Hello and happy Money Monday. It's Bridgette here, ready to talk about KPIs. So you hear me talk a lot about financial metrics, financial reporting, how every business decision you make has a financial implication because minutes are money, right? So there's all kinds of things that deal with numbers. I want to introduce you to a different layer of numbers that you should be looking at for your business. So if you hadn't heard of them, they're called KPIs, which are key performance indicators. And they are metrics, quantifiable things that you can measure against your strategic goals. So I'm going to give you some examples. Depending on what industry you're in, these may apply to you in different ways, but I'll give you some examples. I'll kind of tell you about some of the things, the way that I use them, so you can take what's for you and leave what's not. Okay, so when you think about the financials, I always say like the financials are actually just the result of what has already happened. So if you get a profit and loss statement, it's your revenue, it's your expenses, your profit margins, your net income, all kinds of things, but it's already done, right? So it's telling you what's already happened. Well, if the financials are just the results, then you have to be measuring other things that will help change your results. So those are activities, right? So change your activities, change your results. So KPIs are a great way to be able to use other activities in your business to make sure that you're getting the results that you want. Okay, so for example, let's think about it this way. So because KPIs are tied to strategic goals, I'm going to keep this kind of high level, but I'm going to look at it from a business standpoint. So think about when you put yourself out there and you have marketing, right? So it's your marketing, which then hopefully will convert into sales, which will then hopefully convert into financial results. So I'm going to look at them in those three buckets. So marketing, sales, and then financial. And there may be some things sprinkled in between, but I want to give you some examples. So think about it from a marketing standpoint. Some KPIs that you could use from your marketing efforts could be number of new subscribers, right? It could be qualified leads. Because think about it, like just because you have people come into your sphere, whether you're, online business and you have new people to your email list, it doesn't mean they're actually qualified leads, meaning that they're your ideal client. So you want to make sure your efforts are reaching the right people, right? So that would be a good marketing KPI. Also, if you do something like ads, you want to look at your return on investment from your ad spend. Are those ads, are those investments performing and converting to profit for you? Because if they're not, you need to switch things up, right? So performance metrics around marketing are really important because that's how people find you. That's how they come in, right? So then marketing KPIs can kind of go into sales, right? Because say you have all these marketing efforts and they're really, killing it. And then it makes it to your sales funnel. So say if you're a solopreneur, you're the one selling, right? You get on a call, discovery call, and then at the end, you have a call to action, you ask for the sale, right? You want to work together. That's a conversion rate. So a sales KPI would be a conversion rate. Say your marketing efforts are killing it, but for some reason, when it hits the sales part of it, it falls flat. Then you need work to do in that area because people are finding you, but for whatever reason, the offer is not translating. So sales KPIs, our conversion rate could be average order value. Like if there's different varying packages or different things, what is the order value or the average of that? Also just the sales volume that's managed or the pipeline volume, so leads and actual new clients, right? So those are some really important sales KPIs. And then it goes into the fact, okay, now they're a new customer or they've purchased something from you in some capacity. Now it's going to translate to those financial results. So some financial KPIs would be, gross profit percentage. So remember, it's like sales, revenue, that's super sexy, right? But it's not what you sell it for, it's what you get to keep. So you want to measure your gross profit margin. So it's basically, I sold it for this. This is what it cost me to sell it. This is actually what I get to keep. Profitability, huge. Your profitability is essentially the efficiency of your business, like how efficiently you use the resources to create to sales and generate the profit to keep your business going, right? So gross profit percentage, net income or net margin, net profit margin, after all the other expenses are paid, like your burn rate and different things. So KPIs are really just a measurement of your activities. If you're just looking at the financials, if you're just looking at the fact of saying, this is what already happened, it's telling me the past, and you're not looking forward and making any sort of adjustments and learning from what those financials are telling you, you're really just playing the short game. And we're not here to do that. Our mission is bigger than that. So I would invite you to incorporate KPIs for your business based on whatever activities move the needle, and start measuring them, because what gets measured gets changed. So with that, happy Money Monday. I'll see you next week.